Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Charlene Smith and I am here to give you my reaction to Arsenal's January transfer window. Can you believe it? January is over. The transfer window is now closed. The remainder of this Premier League campaign resumes. Right, listen, first of all, I just want to say I'm actually really happy. As you can see from the big smile on my face, I know I'm always smiling, I'm always vibrant, I'm always happy, but I am actually really happy and pleased with this transfer window. So the three incomings that we had at the club are Trossard, Kiwior, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and Jorginho. Listen, I am over the moon. We managed to get 3 signings in, and they are crucial signings. So obviously Leandro Trossard, we got to see him play in a game and he looked really good. Like, can I just say, he looked amazing. The way he just came in, and it almost felt as if he's been at Arsenal for ages. Like, he just gelled in well. You can see he's confident. You can see he understands the system. He understands what is expected of him. And Martinelli, I absolutely love you, but gosh, picking the starting 11 is going to be a big headache for Arteta. Like, I'm not complaining. These are the sorts of headaches that we want to have. But who do you pick as your main starter? Because Trossard looked amazing. He's obviously got Premier League experience. But Martinelli has been doing really well on that left-hand side as well. So I am really happy with that. Now, I know that Eddie Nketiah has been doing amazing, leading the line. And we have got Gabriel Jesus out injured at the moment. And although, you know, we do have sort of like a rough timeline of when he may be back, but you just never know with injuries. You know, we can sort of have a guided time expecting him to be back at a certain time, and you just never know whether or not he's going to be ready. So I do understand that some Arsenal fans did want another striking force to come in. You know, I was one of them as well, just in case, you know, if we need to bring someone off the bench, or, you know, just in case, God forbid, touch wood, I mean, this is glass, but touch wood, if anything happens to Eddie Nketiah, then we haven't got another striking force. However, what I feel Arteta's doing, he does like that versatility, versatile players. And I do feel like, well, perhaps if need be, and, you know, we may need to sub off Eddie Nketiah, or, you know, if he gets a knock or anything like that, you know, we could actually just play Martinelli through the middle, and then we've still got Trossard on the left-hand side, who is a good, strong attacking player. Now, we just got to hope and pray that we don't get any more injuries and all our injured players just come back soon. So yeah, so I'm not gutted that we didn't get another striker in. You know, we still have got, you know, future to think about that, but I just hope that everything stays smooth. Eddie's doing amazing. Hopefully Jesus comes back soon. We've brought in Trossard, who is a great attacking player. Moving on now to Jorginho. Now, obviously, there was concerns with Thomas Partey, you know, having to get some tests done for his ribs and everything. And we have Mohamed Elneny, who is out injured, and it is looking like he is going to be out with a long-term injury. So wishing you a well recovery, Elneny, and we can't wait to get you back. And you're not alone, we're all with you. You know, it's always horrible when your players get injured. Like, it's just a nightmare, but you know, you're going to come back stronger. That's the main thing. But bringing in Jorginho, I think, is a great addition. And the price that we paid for him as well. Obviously, he is Premier League proven. He's done it with Chelsea. And now he's come to Arsenal. And I really feel like this is a fundamental time to bring someone in who has that Premier League experience. Rather than trying to bring in, you know, a young player, or someone who may need a bit more time to sort of embed and gel. So bringing someone with the experience like Jorginho, I think, is a fantastic move. So well done to Arteta and the team for bringing him in. And, you know, I think he is fantastic cover and, you know, what we need. So he is a great addition. and QER as well. Welcome to Arsenal, all three of you. Another option back on that defence line. I know we've got our main defensive line who have been solid, who have been doing absolutely fundamental, but we have got more games. You know, we've got Europa, and he will just bring something else, another addition. QER. I must say, we've spent, so with our 3 new signings, we have spent £50 million. And I feel like we've done really, really good business. Like the amount of money that we've spent, the experience that they're bringing, the quality that we are already seeing in them, I think is really, really good business. You know, even when you compare it to other clubs, for example, like Chelsea, who have spent so much money, like they have literally spent, I don't want to like do too much of a comparison, but I'm going to. But Chelsea have spent so much money, like it is actually intriguing to see how the season's going to pan out for them, because obviously they haven't really been doing too well, and they have obviously been hit with injuries, but they've spent so much money. We've spent £50 million and we've brought in quality players. So well done to Arsenal for doing good business. I am happy with those signings, and I'm sure a lot of other Arsenal fans are really happy as well. I think the fundamental signing was to get cover in that midfield. Obviously with El Neni being out, with Partey, you know, sort of doing it by himself. Sambi Lokonga has gone out on loan to Crystal Palace, so wishing Sambi all the best, and I think that was a great move, because as we can see, like, he is a good talented player and he needs minutes. He needs to be getting minutes, but obviously it's really difficult at the moment, which I totally understand, because we are going for the Premier League title, and I really do feel like this is sort of, we are ahead of our project. Because if we weren't, I feel like, you know, Sambi would have perhaps been able to get a bit more minutes, get that Premier League experience and really build up, you know, as a player. Whereas now it's like, okay, we're going for the Premier League title. We need someone like Partey, who is fundamental, a bit more experienced, who's had more minutes to Lokonga. And yeah, so bringing in Jorginho, someone who has got that Premier League experience, I think has just been absolutely fundamental and a great bit of business. But Sambi, when he comes back, hopefully he gets a lot of minutes at Crystal Palace. So when he comes back, he should be like fired up and ready. Yeah, I know a lot of fans have been on his back, but listen, we need to be supporting our players. And, you know, at a time when they're perhaps lacking confidence, not getting the game time, that's when we need to get behind them more as fans and really push and encourage them to sort of progress on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Sambi Lokonga comes back with. And Cedric Suarez, oh, that was a bit of a tongue twister for me. Cedric Suarez has gone to Fulham. Again, I think that is another great move for Cedric. I personally like Cedric. I think he's a really good player. But with all the players that we've got, everyone starting, the other options that we have got coming off the bench, it has been really difficult for Cedric to get any minutes. So he wants to play football. The reality is all professional athletes want to be getting game time. So if he's not getting that at Arsenal, he might as well go to another Premier League club, and Fulham are doing pretty well as well. So I think that was a good move for him to go out on loan to Fulham. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he comes back with also. Another player that we have sent out on loan is Marquinhos. Now, Marquinhos has gone to Norwich City on a loan, and I think that is a great move for him. Another player as well who needs to be getting some minutes in. So I think that is a really, really good move. So all in all, I am happy with this January transfer window. I feel like we got good players in. I feel like we did send out players on loan necessarily as well. Go out, get some minutes, come back stronger. We obviously had a few players from the academy go out on loan as well and everything. So wishing them all the best with their loan moves. But listen, I'm excited for the remainder of this Premier League campaign. And I know I've been saying it for ages, but honestly, like, truthfully, I really do feel like we have come such a long way in such a short amount of time. And if you sort of look at our squad depth and everything that we've achieved to this point, it's been absolutely amazing. Like, no one was expecting us to be in the position that we're in right now at this moment in time. We was expecting it sort of maybe in the future, maybe this time next year or something, but I just feel like we have done so well so far. And we have added more quality to our team, and I'm so excited. I honestly feel like this year is our year, and I honestly, like, from the bottom of my heart, I truly feel like we are going to win the Premier League this season. Like, I could just feel it in my bones. Even if we don't and we get top 4, I will still be happy. But we're going for the title. Yeah, we are going for the Premier League title, and I honestly do feel like we will get it. I feel like Mikel Arteta is an amazing manager, and you see how passionate he is, and you see how well the players are playing, and everyone's sort of giving it their all. Like, this honestly means a lot to us this season. So I am happy with this transfer window. I know Arteta's been watching Jorginho as well, because I believe Pep Guardiola also wanted Jorginho when Arteta was over at Man City. So listen, I'm trusting everything that Arteta and the team are doing. Like, they've got it right so far. I am believing and trusting in this process so much, and I'm just so excited for the remainder of the season. So that is my feedback for this transfer window. I'm gonna rate it a 9 out of 10. I really feel like they've done really good business to get in, you know, fundamentally a midfielder. That's what we wanted last transfer window as well, and they've managed to make it happen this season. I know we did have our hearts set on Caicedo, and we didn't manage to get him. But listen, I truly believe everything happens for a reason, and Jorginho is going to show us why he's came to Arsenal and why we didn't get Caicedo in this transfer window. So I am super excited. I'm happy with this January transfer business. I want to know what you guys are thinking, how you're feeling. How do you feel like this transfer window went? Let me know in the comments below. And let's get on and win the league. Let's go, baby. I'm Charlene Smith. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be back with even more. Bye for now.